Alright, folks, we're back. I'm trying my best to be nice. Anyways. But yeah, so like, we're actually talking about Henry Cavill and his involvement with The Witcher and how he got fucked. See, people were saying he was good, like, ow, what? Ow, what? Yeah, he was like, people were saying he was gearing up to be like the Viggo Mortensen to Aragorn, or like the Daniel Radcliffe to Harry Potter, you know, like that kind of ideal casting. But the showrunners had other plans, less good plans, and one of the reasons that I've heard at least that he got fired was because he kept trying to correct things like with the writers. Where it's like, this doesn't make sense, that's not how Geralt would act, that's not what this happens, that's not where this is going. And because they kept trying to change the source material, which, you know, I feel like 9 times out of 10, that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
And, yeah, everyone's, like, really mad about it.
I mean, I can see why.
And it's funny, they're making another season of The Witcher, and I'm wondering if they've already gone, like, without Henry Cavill. And, because the advertisements they're showing for because I've been seeing a lot of ads for The Witcher recently, and I'm wondering if they're gonna try and like trick people into like watching The Witcher, only for it to be like, hey, Henry Cavill isn't actually in it anymore.
Huh. I mean, like, did he record scenes before they canned him?
I have no clue. I've never watched The Witcher. I want to. It looks interesting. It seems right up my alley. I love fantasy.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, we were talking Disney movies earlier.
Wow!
And Disney just did something that like made a lot of people really pissed at them.
Do you have the slice idea? That narrows it down.
Fair enough. What were we talking about earlier? Like,
did you hear about Snow White and the 7 inclusive men? Or excuse me, inclusive, diverse people?
I did not.
But... People are not happy about the dwarves.
I was more referring to the Nimona stuff.
Oh, right, that too.
Where Disney, like, supposedly picked up Nimona, and then, like, apparently, like, did nothing with it.
Well, okay, that's not, okay, so, Nimona was originally going to be a Blue Sky production, which is a subsidiary of Fox, which is owned by Disney, and I guess they were working on it, and then Disney shut down the studio. Which also sucks, because clearly they were starting to get their stride, because I've heard great things about Spies in Disguise.
Well, and...
aside from the whole Will Smith pigeon thing.
And Nimona, I'm sure, would have been a big hit for them.
Heck, I've heard a lot of things about it on YouTube.
But a lot of people
still haven't watched it yet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, a lot... I mean, again, it really didn't... I mean, I can't say that, but it doesn't look like it suffered that much. The animation still looks great, but people are like, man, this movie could have had a much bigger budget.
So much better.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think.
Honestly, my only gripe with like Nimona's design is like, I don't much care for how like small her hands and feet look compared to the rest of her body. I don't know. I feel like it makes her look chubbier than she actually is, and it's kind of weird.
A crime punishable by death.
In some states.
I mean, I don't know. I think that's like...
It's a nitpick, to be sure.
You're griping about her grippers.
About her feet or her...
Yes, her feet. Oh my god, what were we... you were talking about some Disney property earlier. When we were out to eat.
Atlantis.
That's what it was. It's yet another thing that, like... I feel like Disney doesn't always have the best... Because that movie was like... That movie bombed on when it came out, right? Because
I don't know if it bombed. I want to say it underperformed. I don't think it was a bomb.
Because wasn't that another like scenario where Disney just didn't like market well for like the movie?
Oh my god! You want to talk about a movie that didn't get marketed at all? So do you remember me talking about Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken?
Mm-hmm.
That movie got fucked.
Yeah, and I'm slightly interested in that movie.
It made like the highest it got was like number 4 in the box office, and so like I haven't seen it yet, mostly because I didn't like get the chance to, because nowhere was fucking playing it. The only when I actually got around to watching it, the only places that were playing it were in like the middle of the day. To which I'm like, okay, like I kind of see the idea, like, oh, like kids are on summer vacation, they can see a movie in the middle of the day. But who's gonna take them when their parents are working?
Yeah.
And so I almost went to go and see it. I almost went to go see it last Monday. Unfortunately, the only theaters that were showing were 45 minutes away.
Well, that's the other problem, is that our local theater literally just shut down.
Yes, but even
which seems to be the direction we're heading in, which I'm,
The thing is that like Marcus and the classic cinemas weren't playing it either.
Really?
Yeah. Heck, I think it got pulled from theaters this week.
Huh.
Which is incredibly sad. I thought it looked really good. And, but yeah, the big thing was, they didn't fucking market it. I didn't know I knew it was out, but that's because I memorized the release date.
Yeah, like I said, I was vaguely interested in it, but do I know much about it? No.
Exactly, that's the problem.
It's like, how do you expect people to go and see your movie if you don't like try and sell it a little bit?
Right? Like you can even say like, oh, you're not watching like the kids channel, so you don't see it all the time. No, I saw ads for Elemental.
That's all he watches.
Right. I saw ads for Elemental on like ABC and like Hugs Wind Temple. But I saw ads for Elemental on like all the channels I could find, and but Gilman, nothing.
That's another movie I need to see, Elemental.
I want to see that one too. It looks good. But yeah, no, I was sad about that. I was sad about how fucked it got. Wow, so this is what was waiting for us in that huge cloud? This is the Stormwind arc from the kids' song. Huh?
It's the bay!
Huh? Auk! Auk! That's right, it is an auk. That's right, Tulane, it is an auk. You're on the Stormwind auk. What the? This proves it, Link. The blizzard that's been pounding Rito Village is coming from there. Oh yeah, didn't I see someone here a minute ago? Weird, I guess they were just here. Oh, that's right. He's never met Zelda before.
Oh.
Because he's too young.
No, he's Tulin. Common mistake.
I'm gonna beat you to death with this microphone. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you to death with this little Mac amiibo that's in front of us.
The amiibo you said you were gonna play with her?
I always play with little Mac.
You play with his little Mac? No. You macking on his little Mac?
Stupid. She macking on my little till I punch out.
Oh my god, we've been like abusing that joke recently.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, what were some of the ones we came up with? I think our group chat is nicknamed at the moment Shibaha Till I Last.
Brave fledgling.
She barbing on my Heimer.
Someone was like, she She beefed till I
Stroke it off. She's stroking off my beef.
till I sauce out. Remember?
Should open. Heed
Ew.
my words.
No.
Calm.
Did I say you could speak? Boof. Okay, I had to sure this time.
What's that big shadow coming out of the sky?
Different immediately.
Did I say you could speak?
It's calling out to me loud and clear.
Did I say you could speak?
The source of the blizzard messing up the village has got to be under this hatch. If that voice is right, it'll open once we find a way to release all 5 locks. We're so close. Come on, Link. Let's go figure out how to open up those locks.
Don't come on.
Okay, so I am too cold despite the fact that I have the armor. So I don't know what I can do.
Nothing.
Suffer! Eat. Okay, so I know how to get to one of those immediately.
Is that a cannon?
It is.
Is that aimed at you?
It is.
You don't seem too worried about that, Eric.
I'm not. There we go. Why are you?
Weed stick.
Who needs a weed stick when you have a Captain Two-Blade?
Weed stick. Weed.
And there he goes into oblivion. Alright, Tulin, I need you.
No, that's a different game, Eric.
What?
Oblivion.
Oh. God damn it, Tulin. Hey, look at that!
Hey, listen.
Is this for, like, one of the locks? It's kind of shaped like a windmill. Yeah, I know. I was about to activate it, then it canceled it out! I have to wait for him to recharge!
I'm gonna trick you in the windmill.
Nah, I need him. Sadly. Alright, Chuckle Fuck.
Sadly.
Alright, Chuckle Fuck. There we go.
Hey, Link! This thing opened one of the locks. We gotta find the other 4.
You saw an opening.
Literally. I just violated my friend.
Maybe don't say that on camera.
I just violated my
You know what? No, dude. Take accountability.
I want the world to know what you've done.
Ugh. That might be one of my favorite episodes.
Oh, it's funny. It's really fun.
I just love the. I spilled the water. Should I tell them what happened? Yes!
Take responsibility for your actions. I will publicly shame you on the internet.
I don't know. I think it's funnier if I don't.
No! Watch me breaking, I'm so sneaky. I'm the bad guy in this series. Da-na-na, na-na, na-na, na-na. You know, it's funny. We went to go see Indiana Jones.
Funny.
They gave us a, like a, what's it, the Mission Impossible like cup.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. So I'm guessing it's supposed to be like an explosion, or like when you go so fast, you see, like the lines.
Mm-hmm.
It looks an awful lot like the Eye of Sauron. It's like, gee whiz, I didn't know he was gonna be in this movie.
So if anyone comes over like, oh, nice Mission Impossible cup, you'd be like,
No, it's Lord of the Rings.
yeah.
Yeah. Basically. So I'll probably have to go and get some, like, more materials before we can fight this boss. Because otherwise I may or may not be fubber-knocked.
Well, we'll have to figure out if Eric is fubbernucked next time.
Next time, bye.